Subscribe to Gizmo Times and get notified about our latest videos by hitting the bell icon. Hey guys, this is Chetan for Gizmo Times and you're watching a quick overview of the Lenovo's smartwatch that's called Ego, that's Lenovo HX07 Ego. And Lenovo has earlier had a couple of fitness bands which were quite good for what the price was. And finally we are seeing a smarter side of it, and now this is a smartwatch which basically looks like one of those sports watches, but it doesn't have the analog display. It's actually the regular display which shows you the digital time, and also this has the heart rate monitor on the back, and this is a continuous heart rate monitor which is present on the back of the watch. And I'm told that the price of this watch would be 2000 rupees, and frankly I've been using this for about 10 days, and I can say this is one of those watches which I really liked for the price, because for 2000 rupees it's not just a watch, it's a smartwatch that does all the tracking for you, the step count, also it would do the sleep monitoring, also do the heart rate monitoring, because in the recent time I haven't been feeling well, and at that time I used to keep checking my heart rate. And when you have a watch that can do that continuously and have a track of it on your app as well, that is where I like something like this. And this doesn't really look like a smartwatch, so that's an added benefit. You don't have to always make your watch look smart, it's that functionality which it has to get. And this has the perfect design in a way, because it's quite a hard body, and that sits well on the palm. And this is the front display. It has 4 buttons in total, and for the design itself, this button would function in giving you the different information. That's the number of steps, the distance traveled, the number of kilocalories that's burned, and also the sleep time. So how many hours and minutes of sleep did you get in the last night? So that information you get here. The next one is this button that would give you the heart rate tracking, so you can check it live. It also has the stopwatch. So STW here is stopwatch. You can turn this on or off, and on the left side is this button that would activate the LED light. So LED light, you can't see it here, but it's good enough in case you are in a dark condition and want to check out the time or any other information. So that is where this light would get activated, and it would show you the information, and that is the bluish kind of light. So these are the different buttons, and this button is actually for the on and off of the stopwatch, in case you have this stopwatch that is turned on from this side. So those with the button functionalities, it does give you this northeast southwest, though I don't like it seeing there all the time, since the directions are always the same, you know those directions. And the back of it has this model, that's HX07, and the heart rate sensor, and these are the 2 pins for the charging of this smartwatch. And again, the battery life that I'm told is about 20 days, and that is if you have this connected to your smartphone with that syncing of the heart rate always. But in case this is on standby, it doesn't have that Bluetooth activated and not connected, then it would go for about a month of usage. So I've charged this, start this watch when I got it for review, and since then I haven't charged it yet. It takes about 10 days, so it surely lasts more than what I see here. It's more than 10 days easily, and 20 days is what the company claims. And apart from that, there's smart notification as well, which would, in case the Bluetooth is activated, it would give you a small nudge. And this is a night light mode, which I told you about. This is the night light button on this side, and this watch can also work as a remote camera with your smartphone. In case you want to capture a phone photo with your phone and want to use this as a smart remote by pressing the button, you can do that as well. So this is the box package for a quick overview of this, and this box package mentions the price of this watch as 2999, but I am told it's 2000. Let's check it out in the description below. When the watch is actually official, you'll be seeing the official price of this one. And it has the Bluetooth 4.0 low energy for the connectivity, and the power input is 5V 0.1A, and the battery capacity is 100 mAh. So that is the battery that is going to give you the power for this. So there is this user manual that shows you how to make it work. So there's one app that is called as the Lenovo Health app. No, it's called the Lenovo Life app, and that is what you have to install in your smartphone and then connect the smartwatch there. Not more than that. There's also this limited warranty and warranty information of the watch. And apart from that, you have this a charging pin, a magnetic charging pin, and this is a proprietary one, so you won't be able to use any other regular chargers. This is how it would sit and charge the watch. and since this is magnetic, it would attach itself there, but in case the placement moves away, if it goes this way, then it won't work. So one thing you'll have to make sure is that whenever you place this for charging, you'll have to see whether it's actually charging on the display. If it's not charging, you'll have to replace it on the exact place so that it starts charging. So this again took about 1 hour to 1 hour 10 minutes for the watch to charge entirely from 0 to 100, and not more than that. But for the battery life, I would say that it does last over 10 days for ease, with ease, and there's quite a lot of battery left in this watch. So it should go about 20 to 30 days as the company had claimed. And apart from that, one major thing about this watch is that it is 50-meter waterproof. So if you go for a swim, if you go into those shallow waters, nothing would happen to this watch. You can take it to your shower, in rain, anywhere. You can do everything that you would usually do, like swimming and every other activity, and you don't have to worry about this watch being damaged due to the water ingress, because it's a 50-meter water resistance, which is quite a good feature that is given in this watch again. So this is the Lenovo Life application. Right now I guess it's not connected. Let me connect that. So right now it's connecting to the watch, and while that happens, this is how it would show you the step recording, or whatever the count is. It shows you the number of steps that I've walked every day, and that would have a weekly progress as well, and there's a monthly progress too. So it would give you an average in case you are doing that weekly one. And under the heart rate, this is where is the interesting part. I'll show you one pattern for the entire day. This is how the heart rate is shown. It does the average of every 5 minutes and shows you that here. And you can still understand that when you're sleeping, the heart rate should be low enough, and that would be a good stable heart rate. And so this is how you get an entire chart of it, and that's automatic measurement. You can turn this off in case you want the watch to get a better battery life, and you don't want the battery to be used up much, and you don't really have a lot of keen interest in the heart rate measurement. So you can turn this off, and while syncing it would automatically turn it off. So the synchronizing is happening. Synchronizing data 99% is done. So this is the steps. So today's steps is this, the amount of activity time is this. This is not the exercise activity, it's all the walk activity that it would measure and let you know. So this is the exercise plan as well, that you can have suggested plans. You can go to that and do a weekly, half month, or monthly plan as well, and you can customize your plan based on what you want to do. So that can be done as well, since this app has that for you to do. Apart from that, this is the profile where you can have the changing of the units. So you can change your weight here. Based on that, the app would again give you the exercises, because since the app anyway won't be able to check your weight, you'll have to enter that manually, and then it would suggest you the exercises based on how much weight you have to lose for the height, and that is what it would do. So there's a progress here. Progress means you have to set a goal for this. So I have a progress of 10,000 steps, and the progress would be shown here. That progress isn't shown in the watch, it's only in the app. The watch would show you only the number of steps that you have walked, and the number of calories burned, and also the number of the distance that you have traveled. So this is all about the Lenovo's HX07 Ego smartwatch. I'll tell you, for the price, frankly, I did totally like the watch, because it does the heart rate tracking quite well. Again, I was quite confused for the first day that it had the rating, the measurement of heart rate quite high. It was a doubt whether I had some issue with the health at that time. When you're a bit feverish or have infection, the heart rate would be a bit higher. So I had to confirm this with a couple of other bands, with the Fitbit Versa, and also along with that I did with the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, which has a heart rate monitor. So then I found out that it's almost the same. So there's no issue with the heart rate monitor here. It works quite well, and that is one good thing. If you have the heart rate tracking live all the time, that would be a good thing for you. But unless you want to save battery and turn it off, that's another thing here. So this is the Lenovo's HX7 band. If this is actually priced at 2000 rupees when it's launched, this should be quite a good smartwatch. It doesn't give you those smart functionalities like reading all the messages here, like also getting notifications for every app that you're using. But then it would do all the basic fitness tracking activities, do the heart rate measurement for you, and that is quite a good thing when you're having a watch and not a fitness band. Fitness bands have a completely different design. They are much smaller. They actually are comfortable, but someone who already has something like this, a sports watch, that is when this could be a very good replacement for you. So this was the Lenovo's smartwatch, that's Ego HX07 smartwatch. And if you still have any other questions about this smartwatch, do let me know in the comment section below and subscribe to this channel for more. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.